Hey everybody, welcome back to Pokemon Black version. We have to go battle with Bianca, and then we've got a desert ahead of us before we go to Nimbasa City. And we'll get a chance to get rid of the Pidove that's in our party, because as we've noticed, Bomber is not exactly carrying her weight. Which is kind of amazing, because being a bird, she probably doesn't weigh a whole lot. We'll put Lil at the front of the party. We want to evolve her between levels 26 and 28, I believe, in order to get the best moves for her, for our purposes. Again, with no own tempo, so... Oh yeah, that electronic bulletin board, that would probably be fairly fragile. I don't know, I wouldn't trust that to survive much of anything. Yeah, of course, this Herdier here, pardon me, I was being silly, has a couple levels on us, but that's fine. Statler, you've got more levels on this thing, so why don't you take care of business for us? A little bit of that old double kick action, because low sweep doesn't buff us, it debuffs the enemy. So we'll just use whatever works a little bit better to our ends here. Excuse me. On a side note, also, I do not know where the EXP share is in this game, but I suppose I could go look. Okay, it looks like we can get it at the Battle Company in these games. So I suppose I could go investigate that building and see if they just cough it up easily or something. Because otherwise we're waiting until Icera City, which is the last location in the game. Last location in the game. Not even remotely the last location in the game, but pretty damn late. It is the town of the 7th gym. By which point, we probably won't need to do this sort of thing anymore. Also, that's pretty hard hitting Psybeam, all considered. I did see the scorpions on Blue Sky. So I actually caught those this time. And I was trying to remember what the Quest 64 Scorpion mob looked like. Because, well, I don't remember. What kind of skeletal, I think. At least in so much as you can for the limited scale that you're allowed to do stuff on the NES. Translucent. Okay, then I must be thinking of something else. As I often am. You know, relative to anything else, I'm usually thinking of something else. Wait. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, can we sleep powder in return? Yeah! It's not as high accuracy as Yawn, but listen, this Munna is not much of a threat. I mean, possibly. Oh, that's a good sleep powder on my part. It just woke right the hell up. It doesn't have, like, Early Bird as an ability or something, right? I probably just got unlucky. Put this thing back to sleep. I've been landing a lot of 75% accuracy moves this fight, actually. I'm kind of surprised. We're gonna boost a little bit more. And see if we can't turn that Mega Drain into a Mega Drain that hits even harder. What do you want from me? Oh, right. Send in Servine. Alright, fine, we'll take a switch. I don't particularly like that, but maybe I should have left a little in to gain the on-switch experience. Well, too late. And of course, that thing is pretty fast. And a Panpour. That's barely a Pokemon, so... Ah yes, good choice of move, the one that doesn't actually help. Although that crit was pretty good here. Synchronized and Forewarn. Yeah, that's what I thought. Or at least something pretty close. Or if it had a sleep resist, it was like Insomnia or something, so... in that case, the sleep just wouldn't work. We're gonna dump Growth, even though it came in handy in that one fight. That's not gonna last. And instead, we'll take Synthesis. We'll get some more dumb healing, you know, stuff on our person here. And she just went backwards. Well, all right. To be fair, we're about to do the same thing anyway, because I want to go check out the Battle Company building and see if they've got an EXP share for me. I probably have to get into a fight for it, don't I? Thanks. He's lonely. Well, I have very bad news. It's because you're not going to have a good, you're not going to get good results out of this because this feature no longer works. Also, I'm assuming that it's just like, oh, hey, stock answers does nothing. Oh, well. Anyway, what's up? Yeah? It's probably video games. My job? Artist. No thanks, because, again, that feature is not going to function properly. As you can tell, that was the wrong building. This is the one we were looking for. I just guessed because why read the signs, right? Alright, so are we gonna get our asses handed to us upstairs? I mean, I admit that that's kind of worrying. Do you have any XP share for me? Well, he's not a ghost, so Wake Up Slap would not miss him. I bet that guy's normal type, so he takes double damage from it. We can deal with Timber much more easily with this thing. Now here's how we don't get caught with our pants down when it comes to Bide. Is we just burn a turn with Hypnosis. I mean, I'm sure this would have been a kill shot, but just in case. You can never tell when the game's RNG is just gonna be like, hey, yeah, how about no? Because it's more common than you think. Oh hey, look at this Pokemon. That looks familiar. Yeah, one flame charge should probably... I mean, again, we have 8 levels on this thing. If I remembered that, I would have, you know, not even guessed. No second guess, not even any first guesses. Ultra kill, yeah, 4 and 1 somehow. Wait. Sorry. Hey, revive. That's not an EXP share. That's right, buddy. My business card equivalent is chucking a gigantic hog at you. Oh, maybe not at this guy. He's got a Basculin for his first Pokemon. However, I think Lil can probably handle that decently enough, right? I mean, it goes pretty fast. It could flinch us, but we got Mega Drain on our side. We're looking at a Pokemon with decent special attack. Buddy, you don't need to do that. You fool. You could have bought yourself an extra turn. You knucklehead. Oh well, I'll take the free level. The free 2 levels. Ooh. Hell yeah. Magical Leaf? I mean... it's stronger, but I like my Mega Drain. No, I'm keeping the Mega Drain. Screw that, we get Giga Drain at level 26 or something. So, I mean, that'll be fine. We can wait. Also, this fish is, like, judging me. It's the narrowed eyes, the enhanced look of a furrowed brow from its massive forehead. It's like, I know what you're about and I disapprove of it immensely. But why? And then it doesn't have an answer for me. Oh, rude. See, this is why we wanted to keep Mega Drain. Because this thing's moves are hitting decently hard. I'm surprised they're not just spamming Headbutt instead of whipping out Chip Away for my no defensive buffs. But who am I to judge, right? Oh, I'll tell you who. Hey, you. Why so serious, sir? Got a Roggenrola for us. Or a Genrola. Let's Leech Seed this thing, and then we should be able to deal with it. Oh yeah, nice, nice X special defense. Well, I mean, I guess it is an item to cover your weakness, but also, yeah, I'm sure that's really gonna help you, buddy. Oh yeah, press all the keys you want. It's not gonna do jack shit. Oh, never mind. It lived. It's okay, he doesn't have Explosion yet, so I'm fine. Nice 1 damage Mud Slap, BT dubs. Should have done that first turn, dude. You would have lived about as long. Just a couple more folks to talk to here. And we got a Herdier. That is going to be better dealt with by old Statler. Who could... Yeah, exactly. Still just got all the health back. Good fight, game. I'm glad that we had this conversation. If it was Geodude, it would have had an even worse time, I tell you that for free. Hey, Quick Balls, nice. And Timer Balls, also pretty handy, but in a different direction. Quick Balls I don't think we can get for a good long time, which is fair because they're super strong. And this dude gave us a scope lens. Anything in your server filing cabinet looking thing, dude? No? Go to the other high floor here. A hyper potion. Well, alright then. That's Gen 2. Then again, in Gen 2, the game didn't save the Pokeball data as far as I know. So none of that stuff actually transferred, strangely enough. And Woobat is actually quite a crappy Pokemon for us to face, because I don't have a good thing to deal with this right now. It's Psychic Flying. I've got 2 fighting types. I've got a grass type, I've got a psychic type. I've got a bird I'm trying to offload, and I've got a very underleveled little doggy that will probably end up getting traded out for something a little bit more impressive pretty soon. Just because pickup abuse is not really such a thing that we can do too much right now. And Lillipup loses pickup when it evolves. In fact, I don't think there's any evolved Pokemon that we can get for a good long while that have pickup. And by for a good long while, I mean until the post-game. Like, in the post-game, in theory, we could get Linoon or Ambipom. But that's about it. Like, the best Pokemon that actually has pickup in any Pokemon game is Gourgeist, as far as I can tell. And that's still not necessarily the most impressive thing that you've ever seen. Leech Seed. And now comes the draining. It's not going to be fast or anything, but it's something at least. The good news about our friend here who has pickup is that Rolf is level 12, which gives us a 1% chance to get a King's Rock from pickup. And a 1% chance of getting a Nugget, which is also quite nice, but King's Rock is a good item. I mean, there's no evolutions that we can do with it in this save file, but that's a good use for it in most other, regular run-throughs. But in our case, it's mostly just, will this thing stay the fuck asleep, please? It has Forewarn, so it's not that, but it really is just in a cycle of one turn of sleep. I meant to hit A before I hit right. Yay, a crit. Well, that solves the issue. I'll keep Sleep Powder instead of Stun Spore. Only a couple more trainers here, so hopefully we should be getting our EXP share quite soon. Oh, hey, look, a Sawaddle. That's not gonna have a good time with, this thing. A bad enough trainer. Listen, Sleep Powder at least, well, one status is useful. I kind of wish that there was something that could just outright freeze an enemy. Like, okay, make it not work in competitive Pokemon where it would be completely hilariously degen, but still. Well, I mean, it works the other way, too. I mean, wait. I remember Bad Dudes. I've never played Bad Dudes, though. Neither the NES version, nor I believe it was an arcade game before that. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised that Pansear managed to actually survive that, because the monkeys, when they're unevolved, are so unimpressive in terms of stats. Panpour, we should be able to one-shot this with Lil. When you're too crazy for Mephiles, that seems like you've really, really hopped the twig a little bit. As it... Oh, Boo Earns. It lived through that? Are you kidding me? Really? Oh, I guess the water monkeys were always the strongest of the bunch. I swear to God, in this game, every time I encounter a Simipour, it's like, oh, by the way, I survived your super effective attack with 2 HP. Scald! Enjoy being burned! And I'm like, I won't, thank you! Thank you, sir, may I have another? Sheesh. What a real butt. All right, that should be like all the trainers here. This dude's just gonna... Oh no, the chairman is here to actually show us up here. Oh, he's got Trubbish. That's a pretty high quality Pokemon. I appreciate this dude already. Oh, hey, guess who forgot to check this thing's item? It's just a Hyper Potion. I'm not too burned up about that, but I should probably remove it from the thing, so I have an actual chance of getting a real item next time. Toxic spikes. Ew. What is this? Ubers? Minchino. I mean, No, I don't feel like getting poisoned. I mean, it's fine because we'd be going to the Pokemon Center right afterwards, but still. Hey, let's see them skill link numbers. Actually, no. But we did take a crit. Yay! Level 20, where we don't learn a move because that Pokemon doesn't learn any moves. Hey, there we go. There's our EXP share. Might be useful for raising weak Pokemon, or just ones that don't have a whole lot of PP. Like this fella. Don't forget to take that. Yeah, it's what she uses to break open those doors when you control her with the second player controller. If I recall correctly, which admittedly... Listen, I'm just saying, Shadow the Hedgehog is a strange game sometimes. Yeah, common Robotnik family W, you know? Just... They decided that they were gonna have her be playable, albeit not by the main player. And we're just like, hey, what if we made her strong as fuck? And I can't lie, I actually appreciate that. Ooh, do you like visibility? I hope not, because we ain't getting none of that here. And yes, this route has permanent sandstorm, which means we want to kill things or catch them as fast as possible. And unfortunately, this Darumaka is going to make me take 2 turns. So I'm taking the, like, 0 damage. I was gonna say the sandstorm hurt me more than its attack. Not quite. It's his memories. It's his world. His world! Wait, no, wrong game, sorry. Oh, it's this fucker. I mean, I can kind of see that, but not really. I'm just gonna pretend so that way that guy will not tutorialize me on how grass tiles sometimes look funny. I think it screws with your bike movement too, but I could be wrong. I haven't had a bike in this area in a while. Oh hey look, it's Krokorok! Krokorok is a pretty great Pokemon. Just an A+ design. Oh goodness, I can imagine. Some of the missions in Shadow the Hedgehog are quite infamous for length. I do know that. Instead, I did most of the short ones. Now, I've got a bad feeling, and by a bad feeling, I mean a feeling in general, that a lot of these fishermen are going to just have a lot of basculin. Because that's the major fish Pokemon of the region for most of the game. Hey, Retro, how's it going? I'm doing okay. We're fighting against a guy with a lot of basculin because they can't have a Magikarp trainer in this region. There we go. I've somehow managed to forget what it actually what I was originally thinking, and there we go. Magikarp trainer. They don't exist here. What the fuck is a Magikarp? You Novans don't know what a Magikarp is? In Unova, they call it a basculin. In France, they call it a Royale with sheep. Wait. That's the wrong joke. I'm sorry. My brain's not working. Anyway, you're up to Crossbone Isle in Golden Sun. I'm going to assume that's a decent distance into the game because I actually don't know a lot about Golden Sun in general. So, yeah, endgame, gotcha. Like I said, the main thing that I know about it was seeing the thing where your attacks don't retarget if you start inputting your actions and an enemy dies before then, which was a little bit outdated. That, and I know that there's a lot of, like, field moves that you can get from collecting all the Jin, which, admittedly, yeah, I mean, that's kind of cool. But also, that's one that just kind of missed me at the time. So, yeah. I do plan on taking a look at it now. I should, you know, probably give it a shot. Excuse me. Counter. That's not useful to our endeavors. Also, we took a fuck ton of damage from that thing. What, it used reversal on us or something? It's not like it has Endeavor. That would be a little too far. Meanwhile, I'm hoping that we can one-shot this with double kick here. Not quite. Give me a crit on that second. Oh, yeah. We died of the sandstorm. Shameful. Yeah, it's no fear, but it definitely is a sucky fish. Well, see, and Rattata can do that too, which is something that Patrat can't. Fucking Rattata fans, stay winning. Like, seriously, Watchog has got to be, like, the bottom of the barrel in terms of fully evolved Pokemon. Meanwhile, Raticate is just fun to use in-game a lot of the time, and honestly, Raticate can actually be, like, low-key a really strong fringe pick in certain formats in the olden days. Rattata in Stadium is, like, weirdly... It sounds weird to be like, oh yeah, in Stadium, but it's specifically because you have a working focus energy and you have rescaled crit rates. So if somebody is stupid enough to let you set focus energy on Raticate on Stadium, you can just blow things to pieces with Hyper Beam. I mean, it is still Stadium Hyper Beam, so you have to recharge every time, but even so. Raticate, low-key, pretty cool. I like Raticate. I also like Sandile quite a bit. This is a pretty good Pokemon. Let's see if we can't catch ourselves this fella. We're just gonna quick ball it because... Hey, we got a couple of those for absolutely nothing in that building we were just in. I'm trying to sit here and think the, Yeah, no, I don't think that they would have changed anything for the versions of Golden Sun that were imported to other platforms. Because I don't think there were any changes between either of the regions. Well, either of. There were at least 3. I'm trying to remember a couple of the Kremling names here. Let's see if I can get one that fits. Yeah, because Super Mario 3D All-Stars does not use the original English version nor the original Japanese version. It uses what is basically JP 1.1, I believe, also known as the Shindo version. Well, yeah, I mean, I could just go with K. Rool, and in fact, I'm probably just gonna go with K. Rool here. Because I was sitting here like, can I remember any of the others that are, like, really good and not super specific? Because, like, there's the Cloak and the Crook and those from DKC2. I mean, we can just go K. Rool and... yeah. Oh, we're just going with K. Rool for now, and we're gonna get rid of that bird in our party, and we're gonna put in our little crocodile friend here. Because yeah, Crocodile's a pretty good Pokemon. Crocodile is one of those Pokemon that's really just only gotten better as generations have gone on. Oh, I'm ready for disappointment, but it is just a vanilla run through. I don't think I'm going to struggle too severely, even if I get a junk nature. You know, these are the stock Pokemon games. I bet somebody out there has done like a hard type hack of this, like a proper one, not just challenge mode from B2W2. Yeah, if I get Modest or something, I'm gonna be sad, but like, I think Modest would probably actually be one of my worst options here. Yeah, I think that's just a generic stats name. Yeah, that's a neutral. Yeah, because you can hack the DS games now, at least. So I reckon that that's a possibility. I would love to dig into some of that stuff at some point. Or again, fuck knows, just to learn how to do it myself. But I've been sitting on a proposal for a Crystal mod for a while, and I haven't done anything with it. Mostly because it's like editing decomp files, and then that's like, hey, I gotta remember what all the trainer names are. Because mostly it would just be that, and introducing a physical special split, and then recomp, and yeah. Unfortunately, it's a matter of like remembering a lot of that minutia, like, oh, Youngster Joey. I mean, I remember Youngster Joey, but that's... Who forgets Youngster Joey, right? But anything past that, I'm just like... Actually, I remember Fisherman Wilton is the one that I remember, because he's the guy in GS who you save his phone number so you can be informed of a swarm of Remoraid. No, he's not a 6 Magikarp trainer. But I believe there is one of those in Johto? I forget. But yeah, it's one of those things where I would have to basically just have a whole list of that stuff up with me and then pick through it. And then I would probably find one of my friends who's like a total masochist and just be like, hey, yeah, play this, and if you think it's still for babies, then it's probably okay. Or if you think it's too hard for you, then it's even better. Wait. Oh, I don't think it's a good idea to have a battle when you can't see, but it is true. This sandstorm is affecting visibility, all right. A Timple, if that was a little more involved, it would not take damage from a sandstorm. I don't know a ton about crystal hacks, so I'd have to go take a look at what there is. So yeah, I mean, I know that there's, yeah, drop it in here and I will keep a tab saved over on one of my browsers and pick that up later on. Because otherwise it's like, okay, the only other crystal hack that I know of offhand is Crystal Kaizo, and like, come on, I'm not doing that on stream. That's just... That would just get annoying because of the amount of, you know, grinding to 100 and stuff that would be necessary for that. That'd just get tedious. Who wants to watch that? Extreme difficulty RPG hacks can be very hit and miss, just as a concept thing. Like, there's some that do smart stuff, like, Inclement Emerald, I believe, is one of the ones that basically puts a level cap on your Pokemon. Or a fairly soft level cap on some level, because... some level. Because you can still level up over it, it's just that once you hit the cap, all your EXP from battle is reduced to 1. So, have fun with that. But yeah, you'd have to do something like that for a very hard RPG hack. Otherwise, a lot of them can be circumvented through just spending ungodly amounts of time. which eliminates the challenge and the fun somehow. Usually. Alright, so we'll have Hearn go ahead and be our... get the EXP there. I'm sure I can find it. Lulu is almost to the level where we're going to stop giving her EXP. So that way we can avoid missing out on Quiver Dance after we get Giga Drain. So I'm assuming it's a case of, like, not completely up to date. Oh, yeah. Documentation partially in a Discord. I'm not a big fan of using Discord servers and stuff like that for the purposes of storing documentation, but, you know, that's a minor thing that is certainly not specific to this project. Well, we'll see what it's like when we get there. And I mean, sure, but I feel like what I'm saying is don't make it the primary source. Like, oh, we're going to put half of this out here and then just put everything up there. If the other, you know, if people who grab it and post it on their sites don't keep it updated, that's their fault. And of course, if you don't keep it updated when you post it elsewhere, that's your fault. But I digress. It's just not a thing that I'm a huge fan of because Discords are significantly less permanent than I think a lot of people give them credit for. Endgame Youngster Joey rematch. Holy shit, that's awesome. I love that. And we just vaporized that timber. Nicely and easily. Psybeam is pretty good move for this point in the game. Hey, TM41, Torment. Not useful to me whatsoever, but it's completion. I wish we had the yellow TM Pokeballs, but I don't think that was a feature that was added until Gen 6 even. I don't think that was a Black 2, White 2 feature. I think that was Gen 6. Well, whatevs. Let's go heal. And now, does this guy want to get us into a fight? Yeah, so they literally just put the two rival battles back to back. I'm not sure if that's good design or if that's incredible, you know, well, it's very neutral design, but it's like, okay, does this fit or is this dumb? But also, I mean, alternately, Charon could be here to introduce a subplot or something, because he does do that from time to time. Now, with no great... Again, he's got a bird, so we're just gonna go for pure damage with Pochita here. And he's probably going to throw out his starter after that, depending on if he's far enough in the game where he has that level of smart AI. Because otherwise it's like, oh hey, if we left Statler in there, we'd be annoying him with low sweep. Ouchie, that's a crit for sure. Yeah. And we're down in the red. But we can land a flame charge. Big's picking it up. Alright. Get our pittance of experience for everybody. Yeah, he's about to send in Duat, so let's go ahead and get Lil to level 26. Oh, you got the defense drop, so back-to-back hits could be kind of painful, but I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, he's recovering from a citrus berry now, actually. Focus energy. Sir, that's not a useful use of your time. The water-type slash move doesn't even exist in this generation. That's a Gen 9 edition, you fool. Yeah, it shouldn't be too hard, realistically. What do you got for moves, buddy? Also, I gotta remember to take the revive off of that thing. Sand Tomb. That's not an impressive damage dealer. Alright, now Statler, you know what to do here. That's right, we're going for the low sweep strats. Because apparently that speed drop doesn't actually matter. And his last Pokemon is probably going to be a grass type. Because that's usually how it goes. Yeah, Lil is up to 26 and learned Giga Drain. Get that Mega Drain shit out of here. Yeah, we fell asleep, whatever. Oh, right, his other Pokemon is a Liepard. Well, that's slightly more unfortunate than I'd like, but we can sit here and we can click double kick until we wake up. Because I'm pretty sure Torment isn't going to do anything for him while we're asleep. There we go. 1 and 2. And yeah, easy. It's because Liepard isn't a good Pokemon. You see, that is the important thing here. Alright, what's the deal? As the fourth screen is just static. Alright, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some other trainers there, so I'm gonna go heal. So if they're just gonna put the healing house right here, we may as well put it to use. I don't have to go all the way back into town for the Pokemon Center. Anyway, we've got... Well, first things first, let's take that. Take the EXP share. And now we can give that to K. Rool. Because, yeah, we want to wait until the Sunstone to do much else with Lil. I mean, we can level her up to like 28, and that'll be enough leeway. But at 28, Lilligant learns Quiver Dance, so we'd like to not miss that. It's a pretty good boosting move. It gives us basically everything we need. Oh boy, does it ever. Sunflora is unimpressive on a variety of levels. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the case. And Blossom is generally not even a Pokemon you're gonna be too impressed with, I think. I could be wrong about that. Maybe it is actually used in some generations. Hey, we got us a burn heal. So we can go deal with Blaine now. Wait. Wait a second. We can fight Blaine in Gen 5 in the Pokemon World Tournament in Black and White 2. Well, Super Potion is nice to get one of, I suppose. I was gonna say, Petalil is not particularly defensive, so that should be a pretty easy kill. Cottony trainer to match the Petalil trainer here. Yeah, they do a lot of things to just pair these two together as mirrors of each other. Oh wow, this lived through our double kick. It won't live through the sandstorm damage though, that's for sure. Get the hell out of here. Alright, buddy, you got any more of them rock and rollers or something? Oh no, he's got a Blitzel instead. Well, that's probably gonna take both hits of my double kick. Yeah, because you can see Sawk has some really good offense on it. The guy's name is Waylon. which is definitely a very cowboy kind of name. Maybe because I'm thinking of Waylon Jennings. Or the guy from Advance Wars Days of Ruin. No, that wouldn't be why. That's for different reasons. Sir, don't call me a hoe. Oh. Anyway, here's the dude with the rock and rollers. These things are not gonna live too long. Or at least this one dude he's got here. Nice and easy. And timber for good measure. I think we can flatten that nicely here. Yep. Oh, well, I hope you didn't build any of the stuff that's around here, because none of it's complete. Ah, yes, abide. We know how to deal with this. Burn a turn first. And then Death Ray. You know, just to be absolutely sure. That's all. Thanks for the money, friendo. What's in this house? Just a couple of dudes hanging out in here. Hey, TM28, dig. I think this is finally the game where it regained a little bit of its attack power. So it should now be an 80 power move. I think. Let's find out. Yeah, 80 power. So, while dig is kind of the whipping move of all time, because a smart player can predict it, we're talking about in-game. There's not a lot of AI that has enough brain power to know how to switch. Now, the Desert Resort has another Pokemon that we would love to have, but we've got to get into the inner layer here, so for me to goof around out here is probably not much point. Yeah, because Sand Isle and stuff like that, these guys aren't going to be worth much EXP. And yet I didn't get out of the... We'll ditch Sand Attack for that. You guys not battle me? Surprised, actually. Is there an item down here? Maybe if I take out my item finder. Or these things could be too hardy for me to one-shot. Oh, one-shot asterisk. Excuse me. No hidden item there, wow. Sorry, I sneezed again. Let's fight this guy first, so that way we can have a healing point here. Because otherwise, the resort desert is quite big. There's a lot of items. There's a lot of places where you can get into fights. It could end up being a bit of a problem. Let's switch this guy in. Oh, he just put a blight screen. I was expecting him to actually try to attack me. Alright. Ooh, that was pretty strong for being ineffective. But he's got 4 levels on me. Heal me up, dude. Heck yeah. Oh. That's not my B button. I know, dude. I think you should talk to that doctor. Unless he's just gonna trash your one Pokemon with psychic moves. At the very least, Sandile is pretty easy to just eliminate in one hit. Because of its dark type and generally not being evolved. A Firestone, interesting. Don't need that for the time being, but hey, it's nice to have. Oh, this is not the Pokemon I was looking for originally. But I can't hardly pass this thing up. I don't know that we're going to use Sigilif, but it's a conceivably useful option. If it feels like staying in the fucking ball, which it very well may not. Ooh, ouch. Yeah. It's a hell of a Pokemon, really. Rolf, what did you pick up? Picked up a Great Ball. Alright, Lil can put this thing to sleep and chip it down some. Oh, we missed our Leech Seed, I see. Crud Vapors. Is he just, like, immune to it because it has Magic Coat or something? Well, it just didn't get hit by that. Psywave? Disgusting. Who actually would put that on a Pokemon? Ugh. Come on, dude. Go to sleep, you. There we go. That's better. Now, please no one-turn sleeps. Enough of that crapola. Again, with the one-turn sleep, it's like the only version of sleep that exists. At least for me. Ah, damn it. Well, that's one way to not give her any EXP. Turn, get in there, and let's do some more chip damage. If it wants to hurt itself in its confusion and get chipped down to a safe place for me to... I don't know if I trust this to be safe to try to sleep. So we're just going to throw the Ultra Ball and we're going to hope that that's good enough for me. Avianoid Pokemon. Yep, there we go. Alright. Excellent. Welcome to the bench, Olmec. You will get a spot in the party if I decide that Musharna actually is kind of crap. This is not the thing we're looking for, game. That'd be silly. Yay, K. Rool to level 20. Ooh, we got some black glasses. Nice. I'll deal with the trainers later on. Later on in the process of plundering the area. I mean, not like, oh, I'm gonna skip them and come back later. Yeah, alright, Statler, you just cannot fight this thing at all. Don't even try, buddy. Alright, Pochita, get some rollout damage in there. Or get vaporized in the process, which is always an option. And there we go. On a heart scale, that's a good get. I don't know where the move relearner is. I think he's at the end of the game. But still. Also, we got some funky looking building here. And a couple of Darmanitans that we can't do anything with right now. Can we do anything inside of here? We have to come in here for the Pokemon that I'm looking for. It's a distinct possibility. Just pulling up some info here. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's 50-50 in here, so this will actually help us out quite a bit. There we go, Yamask. This is the Pokemon I was looking for. This is our first Ghost type. And Yamask is not a bad Ghost type. It's got decent defense. That's its main thing that it brings to the table. But that's pretty good by itself. And of course, it evolves at level 37 into Coffegregious, the infamous Coffegregious, of course, because you had to nickname it in order to be able to trade it in this era. And also, you can learn a lot about someone based on how they pronounce its name. Anyway, I got a nickname for it already. After an apocryphal female pharaoh. There we go. Nitocris. And that is going into our box, where we will probably pick her up at the next possible very soon. There we go. I'm not sure how to words. Gotcha. Let's fight these trainers, and then we're gonna fight the outdoor trainers in Desert Resort. Desert Resort. There we go. Remember the name of the actual location this time. Yeah, it's gonna help out a lot when we have a real team that can deal with these Pokemon better. A little bit more variety anyway. We are indeed quite heavy on the fighting types. A light screen opener, that's very silly because I'm not going to use any special attacks. I almost said special magic, that's not. Oh, for fuck's sakes, man. Okay. That was unfortunate. Dead instantly. Well, I suppose now is when the problems begin. Because, like, everything I have is weak to this fucker. And can't do much damage to it because they all have, like, one type of attack. And or it has a light screen up. Alright, now, will you go to sleep already, buddy? Just... Hooray! I landed a hypnosis! Holy shit, you guys, it actually can happen! Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that Olmec is going to be on the team instead for our psychic type, because... Maybe I should come back later to get our party a little bit more fixed up so that way we can have some real things to get the EXP here. Well, that'll be Tailwind wearing off too, or haven't already been worn off, I don't know. Well, hopefully Statler can do enough damage to get the kill here without somehow getting cheated. Yeah, of course we get hit by a crit, but hey, it's a good thing we got Sturdy as our ability. Our double kicks may only do 1 damage a hit, but that's all you need when you get 2 of them. Oh, that was pure luck, buddy. Alright, can we escape rope from here? And the answer is no. Is that guy anyway? That doesn't look like a trainer. Of course, I'm afraid to talk to anybody because, yeah. Oh hey, here's a Maractus. This is another Pokemon that can show up in this area. Maractus is not very impressive. It's a mediocre grass type whose most interesting thing is having Pin Missile, maybe? And also just the way that it refused to die there. Yeah, enjoy your 1 HP, buddy. And it's going, well, it's going faster than Musharna, but of course it is, because this thing is slow as shit. However, it has served us quite well up to this point, to be fair, so I'm happy about it in that regard. Let's go over to Nimbasa City and get the rest of our party set up. And then go deal with the resort castle, desert resort trainers. Oh, this guy is still here. Okay. Oops. Meanwhile, this guy's got a pit of, which I feel okay about just trying to kick it a bunch. All right, you two, what's the deal? What do you got? Hey, some free Ultra Balls. That's nice. Well, you go ahead and do that, buddy. Off with you. So we move on to a cutscene. Now, what's this guy doing over here? And why would he have the daycare Pokemon with him when the daycare is on Route 3, you fucking morons? Oh yeah, the only thing you're gonna take is a boot up your ass, buddy. Oh hey, look, it's not even level 20. Obviously, it's not gonna be anywhere near the level of the infamous Watchog that, what's her name had? Lenora, there we go. Yeah, I mean, never mind the fact that we just one-shot it, but also... it's not gonna have retaliates. It's a lower level. It's a real joke of a Pokemon. A real joke-a-mon. And unfortunately, Trubbish is out here slandering the good name of Trash by being in this dude's party. Neat, we got the bike. Oh, that prevents us from having to hold down the B button so much. That's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, technically there is a lot going on here, so... Ah, yes, Pokemon musicals. Contests, but not called contests. And they are about as useful to you, unfortunately. So let's register that. And this game's the first one where we can have a list of items that we can have registered. Which is nice. Mild, I think, is actually a pretty good nature for that thing. Rash, however, is a little bit substandard for Yamask. Oh well. Let me have a quick look at those stats. Oh hey, Nitocris has an item, that's nice. Yeah, mild is acceptable. And by that I mean, it's pretty good. Meanwhile, Rash is... We can deal with this, actually. I mean, as long as special damage is our main go-to. Our special defense is our lower defense anyway, so... Let's take the spell tag. We'll find a use for that, I'm sure. Okay, so I will be back in a couple of minutes, everybody. Alright, everybody, I'm back. Get my headset on here. I did not miss anything in the chat. Wow. It's not even like, oh hey, blank the chat. Hey, how's it going, Tev? How's your, whatever you're doing in... Oh, and then you're leaving immediately? Wow, thanks. Okay. Well, good luck not getting killed in whatever you're doing in Final Fantasy XIV. Even if your goal is to get killed, good luck not getting killed. I'm sure that blessing will really help you out. And at no point will you randomly think about it and then goof an input by like 1 frame and then fail at Savage, whatever the hell is the current content. I don't know. Fucking I'm trying to think of something funny, but I'm having difficulty. The Tactics Advance crossover. I don't know. Yeah, I done hecked up, but I got one of these fellas in our party, so can we click on it and do... Yeah, we can flip it around, hell yeah! Even as a little hop, oh yeah. Master Miller, yes. Unfortunately, the babby form of Master Miller. Sandile doesn't evolve until level 29, I think, which admittedly is not that far off. Anyway, we're going back into what is basically an optional dungeon for now. Let's see if we can get not moited. It's okay, there's like a couple of trainers here, and I'm sure that most of them are going to be relatively non-toxic. Like this guy, he's got a shitty bird. Oh wait, we're leading with a fighting type. Fire type, God. There's a bird to a ground type zone. Yeah, I know, right? What a jerk. It's doing a surprising amount of damage to us, I gotta say. However, we hurt pretty bad in return. Do I have moves I can teach any of my Pokemon that are a little bit better than what I've got? Or at least will give me some sort of variety in my move pool. Grass Knot. Oh! I'll show you a moose, alright? Wait. Shooby. I didn't even notice that at first. Damn it. Oh. Ooh. You almost got that past me. And then you had to say something. Well, good job, you fool. Now everybody's gonna know. About that time you asked me to shoo you a moose. I guess we'll dump Leer for Dig, and technically that's an upgrade. That is one of the main disadvantages of Sawk and Throw, is that they tend to not have a lot of move type variety. Did I fight this trainer? Didn't think so. Oh, hey, a Watchog. That should probably be easily obliterated. Yep. Okay, Rule wants to learn Embargo. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I know, right? We got Liz, who's just got a one of those things, whatever. A prairie dog, groundhog kind of Pokemon. Hey, we got some soft sand. I guess the rest of this sand is too hard for us to scoop up and put into our inventory like that, huh? Knock off rat. Yeah, exactly. Watchog is the Rattata Raticate family of this game, and its only notable thing is that it can learn Hypnosis. Otherwise, it's kind of a piece of shit. It doesn't have the level of offensive immediacy that Raticate has. It gets Super Fang like Raticate. You know, Raticate is kind of a champ. I actually really like Raticate. I've said it before. Gen 1 Raticate was pretty good. Actually, as I was saying earlier, Raticate's probably finest hour, I would say, was actually if you were playing PvP on Stadium, of all things. Because their focus energy worked, and Raticate had like an 80% crit chance after that or something, which is fucking unprecedented. Because Stadium also meddled with the crit rates for Pokemon. So unfortunately, they nerfed Tauros in the middle of the generation like a bunch of jerks. Actually, I guess they kind of already did that in... from red-green to blue. Because infamously, Blizzard in Gen 1 in red and green had a 30% chance to freeze on top of its 90% accuracy, and Tauros has like a workable special stat, so it's kind of good at just killing everything in front of it. Also, if you're playing against another player, it has what's basically what basically is like Fissure, but it also actually does damage. Because Gen 1 Freeze was fucked up. Oh, this dude attributes his ability to tell... Oh, sorry, her ability, pardon me. This Psychic attributes her ability to tell that we're a trainer just by looking at us to her psychic abilities. Meanwhile, realistically, it's just the fact that we exist in a Pokemon game. Up against a dead beard. You're into yeah, you're in pretty deep, as we said earlier. Oh, it's got feint attack, so we're kind of a bit of a mutual disadvantage here. And by mutual disadvantage, I mean it's having a significantly worse time than I am until the... Oh, it's just gonna use Embargo. Whatever. That immediately made me think of something from Hypnospace Outlaw, which is probably a little silly. Oh, I played that. I haven't played that in a while. Played that on stream a while ago. Hey, free rare candy. Nice. There's probably more hidden items around here somewhere. I just don't know where they are offhand, so... Admittedly, I'm not trying super hard. Alright, let's get our little crocodile in here. That's right, Solosis, enjoy your attack debuff that's not likely to affect you. Ouch! I don't know what type that was, but fucking hurt is what type it was. It's probably like fighting or something. Oh, thank goodness, it's too stupid to use it twice in a row. I need an attack that hits harder than Assurance. Ugh. Hey, Karate Chop. Nice. Some more attacking moves that are, like, all fighting type. Hell yeah. I'm actually gonna keep Focus Energy. Because I figure that should just be, like, a nice big buff for us with a move that already has a boosted crit rate. So we should just be chucking crits around all the time if we get that set up. Ooh, that's painful. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to switch. Let's just eat the hit here. Yeah, 19 damage. It's not great, but we can take 2 hits. That's the important part. Oh, fuck you. Oh, double fuck you. We flinched. Wow. Okay. Your mother with that. Jesus fucking. Ugh. Oh, I'm salty. That was... that was garbage. Hey, look! Psywave actually doing something useful! Ignoring the fact that the enemy is also a psychic flying type. Hooray! We did the impossible, folks. We found a case when Psywave actually was a worthwhile thing to have in our moveset. I feel gross just saying that. I mean, yeah, technically I do have healing items, dude, but why would I use them when there's a free doctor there? This is how you know this game isn't real. There's a free doctor, and we're in the region that's supposed to be, you know, a dead ringer for part of America. Several parts of America that are duct taped are like right next to each other because we've got the desert right between 2 big cities that are, well, one of them is definitely kind of like a little bit New York City, and the other one is also kind of basically a little bit New York City. I seriously have bad options for dealing with flying types. Holy crap. Well, let's see if we can hurt this duck's feelings a little bit. Hey, Ducklet, I got some breadcrumbs for you. Bonk! Feathered it. Oh, you're... Now you're being a jerk. Yay, we got a healing, burn heal berry. Oh, I forgot this fellow was out here. It's Dwebble! I remember seeing him earlier, right? Well. Dwebble's a pretty good Pokemon because Rock and Bug cover their own weaknesses quite well. So basically, I think Dwebble is literally only weak to water or something like that. Maybe also Rock. But regardless, yeah, let's get this in our party if we can. Yay, we got a Dwebble. We're putting that into the box. Can easily melt holes in hard rocks with a liquid secreted from its mouth. That's fucked up. Oh, it's weak to rock and steel? Oh, shit. Yeah, well, I guess nobody really thinks about steel-type moves in this era. Still, like... It neutralizes its weakness to fighting and to fire and to ground and flying and grass. It's pretty good. Yeah, Crustle is ultimately quite a good Pokemon, so... And in fact, I think that Dwebble evolves at a pretty low level. Give me just a second here. Let's double check that. 34, so a little bit later than I thought. But I gotta remember, it's Gen 5. Everything evolves late as shit, because for some reason they decided to do that. I think we're just gonna call this fella Hermit. The Rock. That's no Dwayne Johnson. Although I guess I could just call it Dwayne instead. There we go. People will get it. It's Dwayne! Dwayne! Wait. By just shouting Dwayne is meant as a fairly out there Homestar Runner reference. 2. I think it's the one where he first gets the Compy 386. And somebody's like, well, what if you could turn into any animal? And he does some goofy stuff, including just going, Dwayne! And turning into a balloon animal. Meanwhile, here's a Pokemon that really doesn't matter a whole lot for us. Oh, is all it did Cotton Spore? Ooh, that's barely even a move. Oh no, my speed. Whatever will I do? Another one of these fellas. Let's give him the boot. Twice even. Oh, didn't even need both of them. Wow. Wow. That's pretty good. You're pretty good. Etc. Oh, this guy just can only see 1 inch in front of him, huh? Oh yeah, it's sturdy. Right. I forgot about that. This is rock polished. Yay, give me your experience, sir. I'm gonna be able to put it to more use than you will. Or something. I don't know. Oh, this is psychic. I'm switching Kate Rule up to the front here. Oh, I already beat that trainer. Now this one's moving around still. I haven't beaten this dude yet. Oh, does your Pokemon have an interesting ability, buddy? Whoa, what a name. Oh, I see, you've got a Yamask. Yeah. I remember what that does. And it doesn't really change much for us. Assurance is, yeah, Assurance is assured to be a 2-hit kill. Ooh, that's, yeah. That's a fair bit of damage because it's level 22. So 22 damage off of Nightshade. Early on, it's a good source of damage. Later, though, a little bit less so. Imprison, yeah, it's a good use of your time, buddy. It probably can't damage us, though, so... Now, there should be another trainer we can fight inside the Relic Castle. And then I think we're finally done with this area and we can go deal with stuff in Nimbasa City. And of course, this thing's going to do surprisingly gross damage. Oh, no kill. That's unfortunate. Switch out for, what? I guess Nitocris will do. But, man, these Woobats are doing, like, way more damage than I would like them to. I think it's probably just that Sandile is an entire glass jaw. I mean, it's basically nothing but jaw to begin with, glass or otherwise, but ugh. These 18 damage-ish air cutters are kind of disgusting. Plus, on top of that, they have an increased chance to crit. Nobody likes that. I don't think Nightshade is the one you gotta be worried about, buddy. We'll use Hex, because that should do more damage at this point. Maybe about equal. Ow! There's me talking about crits again. That's what I get for opening my fucking mouth. Ah, I see. You gave him a good trim. Was it a close shave? Dur, 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 dur. Let's sort our items. Oh, this doesn't have our medicine. That's in a different bag. Yeah. Sort. Throw out our couple of these real quick. Much as I usually feel silly using my healing items, we'll do it anyway. Let's take the EXP share for now and equip it here. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna blame the fact that I mashed the B button an amount. I may have overdone it. Probably not, though. Just a different amount of levels or something, I guess. Oh, I mashed through that a little bit. I'm surprised there wasn't a confirmation dialogue there, but we ended up picking up the cover fossil, which we can take all the way back to Nakreen City if we want and get ourselves a free Tirtoga. Admittedly, I don't feel like I've ever used Tirtoga or Caracosta in a run. It's also a long fucking walk, so that's probably the part that makes me more likely to be like, yeah, I think I'll skip on that, because that would take me like 20 minutes to go get you know, one of the millions of fossil water types. Not technically a fossil fish, but, you know. There's so many rock water fossils. Caracosta feels like one of those Pokemon that mostly gets by on Shell Smash. So, you know, probably usable in a competitive situation, but not so much outside of that. Anyway, we are finally done here. So I'm gonna give Dig to Sandile here to K. Rool because, I mean, it would probably be good to have that as an actual attack. So I can do some damage with something at ground type. It's not the greatest move that anybody's ever seen for the type, but we'll take it anyway. Because otherwise we've got Mud Slap for like 1 damage and an accuracy down, or we've got Sand Tomb, which the chip damage is good, but it seems like a lot of work. Yeah, I can probably get a kill with Assurance then. There you go. Let's go to the Pokemon Center. And then I think there's a building just north of this building that has the Sunstone in it that we're looking for. I can get all my words together. Building north of the Pokemon Center. Yeah, we'll take a look at that. One of these shops also has some TMs. They're quite expensive, but we do have a little bit of money hanging out from some nuggets and stuff. And most of these are not super useful. Gyro Ball, we've been trying to dump most of our slow Pokemon. Thunder Wave could be quite helpful. It's still 100% accuracy in this game. Return should be fairly potent. I'll pick up Gyro Ball also, just because I'm sure that we will have a use for it. Alright, there should be a guy in here, right? Shiny Crocorock's colors are such that they don't look great as sprites. But I understand the vibe that they're going for. Hey, there's our Sunstone. Yes, indeed. Alright, well. Here we go. We evolve Lil into Lilligant. And its power is going to go up noticeably. Yay! And pretty good stats for level 26. Current moveset is looking a little bit unfortunate, but I don't think we have a ton of options otherwise, so... Okay. Return. We should teach this to a couple of Pokemon. Statler, why don't you have something, then, that will let you deal with all the shit that resists your... So that way you can deal with flyers, basically. You know, patch up that horrible, horrible hole in the move pool there. Pochita, you can dump Tackle because you don't need that. Return, however, will do good business for you. I'm assuming nobody on the team can learn Thunder Wave. Well, yes, but, well, okay, Torment is a TM. I was gonna say Taunt isn't a TM, but you got Torment. That's pretty close. Alright, Whirlwind is not useful in-game. But Thunder Wave, now that is an A+ move. Grass Knot. Can anything learn Grass Knot other than... Oh yeah, those three. Right. I don't know, I didn't remember looking at it when we put Olmec in the party, so I wasn't sure if she could learn that. Anything else going on out here? Castelia City, this is the heart of business, this is the heart of leisure, and the desert is the heart of sand. Strength! Oh, that's just surprisingly just right out there. Well, I don't need that right now, but thanks, buddy. A Soothe Bell. All right. That's handy. Let's see where we can find the Rock Tomb TM. Where is that? So I guess that's, I guess that's something we missed. We should go get that. So I guess that means we're going back out to the desert. Yeah, so where are these trucks going, anyway? What if it's just two trucks driving back and forth forever? Just no idea what's going on in the world. I guess so, except that the hell is more highway. Ah, good for you, Dwevel. Yeah, you go ahead and polish your rocks as much as you want, buddy. Yeah, press all the keys you want. It's not going to do jack shit. Wait, no, I made that reference earlier. Wow, 3 rock polish in a row. None of those were necessary. That's a good question. That's a good question. We find the energy source, we'll find Dr. Wily. Wait, what were we talking about? Anything in this weird little pocket here? No. Huh. This just looked like a setup for a... Okay, yeah, it's up there. Ah, yes, I see where this guy is. He's over here. I just completely missed out that this was an area, I guess. All right, Jaden Smith, what do you got for us? Jaden Yuki, or whatever his name was in English. That's not an era of Yu-Gi-Oh! That I know a whole lot about, really. Yeah, I wasn't sure offhand what the English version of the name was. In Japanese, it's Yuki Chudai, I believe. But again, my knowledge of non-card Yu-Gi-Oh things, I'll pass on Swagger. It's basically just like mostly the characters in the original era, and a couple from 5Ds, which I tried to watch once and I was disappointed that it was safe for work. Oh wow, another bad joke for me. Who would have guessed, right? Well, sir, maybe you shouldn't eat the sand and then your mouth wouldn't get dry. It's like a turkey, except shaped like a man. That's what we were looking for. TM39, Rock Tomb. Because that move is going to be important in the next gym. Spoiler alert, sorry. Although I've already discussed my feelings about that before, and disgust is... well, it's the wrong word, but it damn sure sounds like the right word. Alright, Torment, get out of here. I'm not gonna do that. We'll teach Rock Tomb also to our buddy over here. I'll get around to actually seriously watching it at some point. I want to say that it's on one of the subscription services that a family member has. So I may be able to just, like, get it on my TV at some point. But that would just be the dub, obviously. Which is probably an okay dub. I assume it's fine. Oh, it was just Stardust. Oh, does it have the sub version? The subbed version, pardon me? Nice. That's good because then I wouldn't have to spend so much effort trying to seek it out online. Because I have a feeling that any sort of old anime is not really easy to find on the internets. Not because of, like, copyright takedowns or anything like that, but just because of, like, torrents dying, basically. Like, occasionally, too, you'll find some stuff that's been, you know, around for a while suddenly regain its amount of people sharing it. I remember some years ago when I decided to re-obtain the Big O, which I hadn't seen the Big O in several years since then, but I remember absolutely loving it, and I rewatched it at the time, and I did again. It's a pretty good mecha series. I mean, most mecha series are pretty good anyway, in my opinion, but that one was particularly special. Anyway, what I remember about it was hard subs and, like, the names of the subbers and everything still sort of hard-coded onto it. And it was not like a particularly old torrent either. It seemed like it was 2010s era and a decent resolution copy and all. So that was a real sharp stick in the old third eye, let me tell you what. Anywho, before we go tackle the gym, I believe this is not the area I was looking to go to. I'm looking for the exit up north. Okay, N, sure. As he just drags us onto a Ferris wheel for a date. With his lack of social skills. Why do you guys have a king? Why can't you have, like, a normal leader role? Yeah, I would assume that would be a little bit weird. Did they change things in the newer dub of Digimon Adventure? Like the names of the evolution stages? Because I remember looking at some stuff on a Digimon wiki recently. I was not trying to decide ideas for a Digiman's OC instead of working on a VTuber. Don't be silly. And I saw that some of the terms were different between the English and the Japanese, and in a way that occasionally was slightly confusing. Anyway, hey, look, this guy's got a K rule also. So it's not really ideal for us to fight this with our own K rule. So we're going to switch in Statler for the kicking and stuff. They kept it to the US terms? Gotcha. Because, yeah, if I recall correctly, the top stage, the top dog stage in the English version is called Mega, but in the Japanese version it's called Ultimate. Whereas in the English, Ultimate is the second to last, so, like, you know, the confusion sets in. Alright, he's got Sigilif next, which... yeah, we'll switch back to K. Rool for this, because that means that all will be able to hit us with its air cutter, and we'll be able to chuck some rocks at it. Although that is a very painful ass air cutter, I'll tell you what. I'm liking my... oh, I shouldn't have said nothing. I was banking on a miss, and unfortunately, it happened to me and not to him. Well, yeah, Sigilif is quite the strong Pokemon. There's a good reason why I was like, I want that in my team. So I'm assuming that the rest of what N has will be Crud Vapors. I can't remember. Dwebble and Maractus are what I'm assuming. But also, goddamn, could he stop doing so much damage to me with everything? It's kind of a problem. I don't like it a lot. Pochita, you're fairly tanky. You might be able to take a Psybeam and get a counterattack in there. Hey, Air Cutter whiffed. Alright, I have Roll Out, not Rock Tomb. That's okay, that did just as much damage, really. Oh, he's got Darumaka instead. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna stay in because we can keep doing rollout damage and possibly just get a free kill. I took a hand off the controller because I was expecting the text to auto-scroll faster for some reason. Scraggy. Oh man, I did not see a Scraggy at all when I was out there. Scraggy is a dark fighting type, which in this generation is a very irritating type to deal with. Like, it has a single weakness to fighting and a single weakness to flying, and I think that's it. Meanwhile, in later generations, it would gain a double weakness to Fairy because they decided to make Fairy type hilariously OP. Yeah, here we go. We switch into our VN perspective here. Well, buddy, I'm sure that this will go over very, very well for you. Well, that was a pretty tough fight. Yeah, some of my Pokemon are clearly not ready for prime time, but that is probably not hugely surprising. Let's go heal. Now, we'd like to go over that one area and explore. Oops. All right. And we're going to keep ignoring Bianca for now. These were terrible. Yes, I think this is one of our random police officer encounters. Yep. Just, oh, I want to see how strong you are. At least he's not outright saying he wants to bully us. He's pretending to be a not terrible cop. Unfortunately, it's definitely only pretense. Yeah, he's working up. Well, we can deal with that easily. Level 22 for Olmec, nice. Can we not do anything here until we have access to strength? Alright, now this thing could probably... Oh, it's just using aerial ace. I was gonna say, it could probably bust out Water Pulse and just absolutely pwn us or something, but... Oh, yeah, good old Whiff Tomb here. Absolutely doing the Lord's work of not fucking hitting. I remember when I first played Ruby and Sapphire, and I was just getting absolutely obliterated by Roxanne's first Pokemon, or... Was it her first Pokemon? It might have been Nosepass, actually, because it just kept using Rock Tomb and it would not miss at all. Meanwhile, I'm over here getting X-commed by the 85%. I guess just as I would expect, really, but still. That won't stop me from being salty about it. At least that person takes her loss in stride. But yeah, these guys won't let us go this way, obviously, because that's post-game material. Oh, I thought I pressed the button game, but okay. Alright, he's got Whirlipede. This thing might have some damage on it, although less now. Can we at least hit with our Rock Chuck in here, please? Oh, our damage is not great. Well, that's gonna tickle at best, really. Yeah, I'm sure these trying to catch me, like, switching out, because he's bullying me a little bit here, but we're not going to let that get us. Aww. Now that's just rude. Little parting gift on the way out. Dick. About to send in Whirlipede. Well, we can deal with that quite easily. With the assistance of a dear friend. Olmec actually getting a chance to shine a little bit here. Let's lay down some Psybeam. And that should annihilate that thing. Yeah. Turn that bug into bug paste. Excellent. Give that thing over and keep at it. We should be able to beat these trainers pretty handily. Oh yeah, Scraggy, we can air cutter that thing. Nice. Okay, the biker is stalled. Oh hey, Drillbur, remember when we didn't get that thing? I still kind of want one, but I'll get it later. Possibly. Hone Claws going for that accuracy buff. So we need Cut in order to get the other item here. I don't know what that is offhand. But hey, here's a Minccino. I'm not hugely interested in Minccino, I don't think. We're gonna just do this. Lostlorn Forest. This is an area where I believe you can get an event Zoroark. Or you could at one point. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure they're mostly just going to be our stock set of grass types and stuff here. But that's fine. Hey, do you got anything to say, buddy? You're a slightly strange person. Nothing to say. Alright, well. Actually, you know what? Dowsing Machine. Let's go. Oh, I can't get that. Well, rip. That might require strength or something else later on. Anyway, hey, look, it's a junk fire monkey. Let's go ahead and obliterate this thing. Oh, no, that requires surf. Yeah, I pulled up the list because, yeah. It's okay, we just blew it up, don't worry. It's terrible, I agree. Oh, hey, it's Swadloon. We've got the unevolved version of this, so if we decide that we want this Pokemon in our team, if we want Leavanny, we can do that later. Yeah, Sigilif is going to be a fairly temporary Pokemon unless we decide that we want to keep it. But we do have a lot of... wow, okay. There's a lot of Pokemon in this region that are pretty good. So we're going to end up being spoiled for choice on a couple of things. So I may end up looking at it and being like, you know, sunk cost fallacy. I don't know yet. What am I doing? I'm pressing the wrong button instead of A, that's what I'm doing. I mean, sure, but I don't think that would help us, actually. That would probably hold us back more, because we'd just be like, well, we got all these other things. Did I find evolution stones? Yes, I found a sunstone, and I found a firestone. We've already used the sunstone to evolve Lil into Lilligant, and the firestone is actually probably about as far from helpful as any of the evolution stones get until the post game. Because, oh hey, it evolves the monkey into a Pokemon that's actually worse than our starter right now. Our starter that's not fully evolved. Not yet. I've mostly just been getting my training in from fighting the local trainers and whatever random encounters I end up in. Hey, rare candy. Nice. That can help us out. Because there's also just a crap ton of trainers and stuff to deal with. You know, this is a big game. There's a lot of stuff to... We still haven't even beaten Alessa yet, or gone to her gym in the 3 hours that I've been streaming, because there was also all of Desert Resort and Relic Castle to go look at. Well, not all of Relic Castle, obviously, but all of Desert Resort and the beginnings of Relic Castle anyway. No, I haven't encountered a Drillbur yet, because I think I mentioned this before. Drillbur only shows up in the dust swirls in caves. But I've got a Sandile, which I'm working on leveling up. And it's not quite as, like, stupid OP as Excadrill ends up being, but I think it'll do good work for us. We got Rock Tomb on plenty of Pokemon on our team to deal with the flying thingos. I think we'll be in good shape here. Where's the gym? Oh, we have to talk about the the thing that doesn't actually do anything for us and is a gimmick. At least the PokeStars Studios lets us fight some interesting bosses and get some good items. I wanted to just ignore this, but that appears to not be so much the case. It's kind of like how in one of the 7th gen games, I think the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon titles, they basically just force you to do the thing of taking a picture with your Pokemon at a period when you really don't have the sort of things that would inspire you to do a whole lot of that outside of your starters. Yeah, like they're really pushing us to do this. So let's see if we can put anything interesting in here. Oh, and it's stylus required, so I've got to... Oh, hey, the grass skirt actually fits over... fits over Lil's gigantic thighs. Here, you can have this... Okay, yeah, it angles. It's like, wait a second. And that's fine. I mean, honestly, I think I've made it worse. Except for the parasol. The parasol is alright. But also, like, hey, here's a Pokemon that already kind of looks clothed. Let's put more clothes on it. That's absolutely not going to look silly. I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, let's talk to this Krokorok because that's a pretty good Pokemon. Oh, her dad's a Mormon or something, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, something lessons. Emotions, yeah, it's... Listen, the writing is at least a little bit above David Cage, but primarily because it's also aimed at children and understands that. Unlike a David Cage game, which is aimed at adults, and yet, well... And then there's just this bald dude here who's like, what the fuck? Anywho, we don't need to heal, but I'm doing it anyway for some reason. Remember, that's not the A button. I'm thinking of the Switch controller. Clearly, I should have just rebound the keys a little better, but I didn't. Womp womp. It's the gym again? Because it's not the concert hall, and then those two are stadiums. Stadia? It's down this way, isn't it? Right. Because, yeah. N was blocking us from going to the gym. Yeah, let's give me that fresh water. Thank you for teaching me how to play Pokemon, sir. Your service is acknowledged. I'm just gonna take the EXP share off. I should probably be raising my Yamask some, but I'll get to it later. I.e., probably sometime around after I finish this gym. Because next gym after this is a ground-type gym, for which we're going to be pretty well prepared. Just off the back of Lilligant, and while the guy's ace Pokemon, I believe, is an Excadrill, which means that its primary weakness is actually fire. Or ground. You know, we're doing good on fire. Oh, are you calling me a hick? I mean... White's fashion sense is a little bit odd, but... Ah, yes, good. We're facing our friend here immediately, Emolga. Let's chuck some rocks at the double team. Oh, you son of a Okay, I'm not gonna keep that up, sorry. I was gonna keep doing that until it died, but yeah, that it's a 3-hit, and this thing is spamming fucking double team. Ugh. Oh, hey, look, it's another one. Fucking war criminal. Jesus. Somebody call a Smogon admin so that way we can get this fucker banned from the ladder forever. I mean, listen, Blitzel and Zebstrika exist. And probably some other things, too. There's the Tynamo line. But I can't remember what else there is in the Unova decks for electric types. Thunderous, obviously, but that's a legendary. Yeah, see, Cody's lab over here has a Blitzel. Comparatively a tasteful choice. Get the hell out of here. This gym upsets me personally. That's all. And it was worth good money. How is the EXP on K-Rule's thing going here? Just shy of halfway. Also, by the way, I think that switch sound is a stock sound effect from something, but I don't know what off the top of my head. Anyway, this guy thinks he's cool. Let's see his stupid, shitty flying squirrels, I guess. Oh, no, he's got Blitzel to start with. And easy. Easy peasy. Yeah, more Blitzel. We will gladly accept these fights. I mean, I'm a little bit less happy about them spamming Flame Charge as their first move than Pursuit, but we'll take whatever. They still die instantly to dig, and that's the important part. Get out of my way, dude. Nerd. Was that necessary? Probably, but... Ah, there's the trainer for this platform. Oh, hey, look, it's one of these chuckle fucks. At least this one's not spamming that garbage move. Double team. There we go, that's what it was called. I forgot somehow. Oh, spoke too soon. Now here's when the bad RNG is gonna kick in for me, huh? And somehow we got away with it. Hey, yeah, let's dump Assurance for Crunch. Abso-fucking-lutely. Oh yeah, we want is this gonna be in here? No, they're actually in the medicine bag, strangely enough. Yeah. Alright, let's feed K. Rool a rare candy, and that should get us an evolution here. Yep. Evolving into Crocorock. Honestly, Crocorock is just one of my favorite designs in this generation, period. I mean, that is a top-shelf Pokemon. Seriously, no notes there. Actually, while I'm at it, since my main team is all in good shape in terms of level, although obviously some of them are in better shape than others, with Nitocris being the only one that's anywhere behind, we're putting that EXP share on. Oh, that was quite silly. So there should be a switch here to... yeah. So that will allow us to take this straight from the entrance and exit back. So we're gonna heal because we want a full set of PP for dealing with this fight, because we're gonna want most of it. Because again, seeing that much double team on these shitty squirrels. Actually, I'm thinking Crunch might be this... oh, do I have to... the switch is reset. Okay, that's some cool game design. I forgot about that. I mean, it's nothing big, but still. Save for the gym leader. All right, let's go. So we're just gonna spam Crunch as our main source of damage here. Ugh, static. That's really irritating. Can you, like, consider not being just the absolute fucking worst for 5 seconds, Alyssa? And then we took a... and then we got hit by a fucking crit. Incredible. God, I hate this fight so much. It's so bad. And this, I would say, is, like, the closest thing to a flaw... This, I would say, is about the closest thing to a flaw in this particular Pokemon game, is that, you know, people meme on the lack of fire types in Diamond and Pearl's Pokedex, and that's quite bad. But this generation is actually, like, almost worse for electric types. Because, you know something? At least fire is a bad defensive type. Well, I really, the problem here is not necessarily, I mean, yeah, it is difficult, but realistically, most of the problem that comes up here is, yeah, I mean, see, this thing dies instantly because it's a piece of shit. The problem here is that there are 3 electric type families in Unova of one of the best defensive types in the game. And so all we get to see here is a bizarrely obnoxious flying squirrel, because we have like 2 rock attacks in the entire game, which is the, and by entire game I mean up to this point. And that's about the best thing. It works on them because there's no ice type attacks up to this point either, as far as I'm aware. It's just that this very specific pinpoint is like the point of bad design in this game. And ultimately, I think the problem, just in general, is simply that 150 is not enough Pokemon to make a good regional Pokedex. In fact, 200 is kind of stressing the lower limits a little bit. So it's actually quite good that starting in X and Y, they went up to like 300 plus. On the other hand, I do also think that Dexit was not a bad thing because there's way too much bloat in the Pokedex too, because there's also the part where a lot of slots are wasted on basically repeats, but I digress. That's a whole other discussion. Anyway, yeah, that's like the one thing that I would say is bad about this, and in particular, a large part of it is also the thing where it's a massive point of unsmoothness in the difficulty curve. And I think that makes it even worse, because, like, okay, if the difficulty curve was already, like, stupid high to begin with, and this was just another point along the upward line, okay, so that's fine. But it's the fact that it's this big spike, and it's probably going to drop off after we hit Drift Veil, which is, like, literally right next door. That's the part that I think probably makes it even worse. Anywho, yeah, that's going to be the end of the session, though. Let's save here, and yeah.